Ever sat in a dark theatre, popcorn in hand, and thought, wow, this movie is incredible, only to find out later that it was originally a book? You're not alone. It's a common phenomenon, and one that's been on the rise as the film industry continues to look to literature for inspiration. From heart-wrenching dramas to fantastical adventures, books have provided a rich vein of content for filmmakers to mine. And when it's done right, the result is a blockbuster movie that captivates audiences worldwide, while staying true to the essence of the original story. It's a delicate balancing act, but when achieved, it's nothing short of magic. So buckle up as we embark on this cinematic journey, exploring the remarkable transformations from ink to celluloid. From dinosaurs roaming Earth to wizards casting spells, we're about to unveil the top 10 book-to-film adaptations that not only won over critics, but also owned the box office. Today we dive into the magical world where ink meets celluloid, where pages turn into frames. Yes, we're talking about the top 10 book-to-film adaptations that owned the box office. Our journey begins in a world where dinosaurs roam the Earth. Jurassic Park. Picture Michael Crichton, poised over his typewriter, each click echoing in the silence. His imagination breathes life into a realm where time has stood still, where prehistoric creatures rule the land. He could never have fathomed that his words would initiate a cinematic revolution. The characters he sketched, the T-Rex, the Velociraptors, they all leapt from the page, taking on a whole new dimension. His novel was not merely adapted into a film, it evolved into a billion-dollar franchise, captivating audiences across the globe. The Jurassic world he envisioned became a reality, a testament to the power of storytelling. It was more than just a book-to-film adaptation. It was a masterstroke of creativity that transcended mediums, making the impossible possible. Jurassic World came alive not just on pages, but on the big screen. Now we fly on the wings of eagles to Middle-earth, a realm of hobbits, elves, and a ring that holds sway over all. This is the world J.R. Tolkien created in his epic saga, The Lord of the Rings. This tale, steeped in rich lore and fantastical lands, captured the hearts of readers worldwide. But Tolkien's vision was not confined to the written page. It leaped into the realm of cinema, transforming into a cinematic experience that enthralled audiences globally. The Lord of the Rings trilogy was a box office triumph, grossing well over $1 billion. Yet the tale didn't stop there. It continued to enchant viewers, giving birth to a television series, expanding the reach of Middle-earth beyond what Tolkien might have ever imagined. The Lord of the Rings, a tale of courage and friendship, of good triumphing over evil, resonates with us all. Talk about a tale that keeps on giving. Ah, the smell of old parchment and the flick of a wand. Welcome to the wizarding world of Harry Potter, a spellbinding universe brought to life by the creative genius of J.K. Rowling. A world where magic is real, where dragons breathe fire, and where a school called Hogwarts stands in all its glory. Rowling's imaginative scribbles on a napkin transformed into 7 enchanting novels, known and loved by readers worldwide. These tales of friendship, courage and magic found their way from the page to the silver screen, becoming a cinematic phenomenon. The films, much like the books, were a roaring success, captivating audiences with their visual grandeur and faithful storytelling. The first movie alone, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, conjured over $1 billion at the box office, setting the stage for an unprecedented film franchise. So, here's to Harry Potter, the boy who lived, and the magic that never ends. But what about love in the time of vampires? Ah yes, we're delving into the Twilight saga, a literary phenomenon that seemed to eclipse the world overnight. Stephenie Meyer's tale of a mortal girl caught in a love triangle with a vampire and a werewolf was not just a page-turner but a cultural revolution. The series' brooding atmosphere and star-crossed romance captivated readers, transforming them into ardent fans known as twihards. The book's cinematic counterparts did not lag behind either. They sank their teeth into the box office and drew a whopping $3 billion globally. The on-screen chemistry between Kristen Stewart and Robert Pattinson as Bella Swan and Edward Cullen was so palpable that it transcended the screen, sparking real-life romance rumours. And let's not forget the heated debates that divided fans into Team Edward and Team Jacob. The Twilight saga wasn't just a series of books and movies, it was a cultural tidal wave. Whether you're Team Edward or Team Jacob, there's no denying the impact of this pop culture phenomenon. Next, we enter a dystopian world where survival is a game, the Hunger Games. In the heart of this stark realm, we find Suzanne Collins' gripping narrative, a tale that reverberates with the echoes of rebellion, hope, and the unyielding spirit of humanity. The Hunger Games, a series of 3 novels, paints a vivid picture of a society divided by wealth and power, where the oppressed are forced into a deadly game for the amusement of the elite. This story of survival and defiance was not confined to the pages of a book. It stepped off the ink-stained parchment and onto the silver screen, drawing audiences into the world of Panem and its formidable heroine, Katniss Everdeen. The films, though they may not have sparked the wildfire some anticipated, were far from a flicker. They illuminated the box office, capturing the attention of millions worldwide. While the movies may not have caught fire as expected, they still blazed a trail at the box office. Let's open the wardrobe and step into Narnia. A world woven with enchanting characters and remarkable tales, the Chronicles of Narnia, penned by the imaginative C.S. Lewis, has been a staple of childhood literature for generations. This series, with its rich tapestry of fantasy and adventure, was destined for the silver screen, and when it arrived, it did so with a roar. The film adaptations of these beloved books came alive with the same magic and wonder that captivated readers, from the icy beauty of the White Witch's realm to the majestic presence of Aslan himself. The cinematic journey through Narnia didn't merely echo the world Lewis created, it amplified it, and the box office responded in kind, with the film series collectively raking in over $1 billion. It's clear the Chronicles of Narnia didn't just succeed on screen, they thrived. Aslan would be proud. Now let's talk about heroes, but not just any heroes, Marvel and DC superheroes. From the ink-dipped panels of comic books, these characters leapt into our world, becoming larger than life on the silver screen. Marvel and DC are more than just publishing houses. They are the architects of universes, the creators of legends, and the dream weavers of childhood fantasies. From Gotham's Dark Knight to Metropolis's Man of Steel, from the Avengers' Iron Man to the Guardians of the Galaxy's Star-Lord, these heroes have not only saved their fictional worlds, but have also rescued the box office like a damsel in distress. Their stories, once confined to the pages of comic books, have now been immortalized in celluloid, shattering records and redefining the meaning of blockbuster. They have shown us that a hero is not defined by a cape or a mask, but by their actions and their will to do what's right. These characters show us that not all heroes wear capes. Some carry shields or swing hammers. Gone with the Wind, $2 billion at the box office, adjusted for inflation. Now let's delve into the world of Margaret Mitchell's Gone with the Wind, a timeless classic that has captivated audiences for decades. The heart-wrenching tale of Scarlett O'Hara and Rhett Butler, set against the tumultuous backdrop of the American Civil War and Reconstruction era, was first immortalized as a Pulitzer Prize-winning novel in 1936. The tale didn't stop there. It leapt off the pages and onto the silver screen, becoming one of the most successful films of all time. The cinematic adaptation, released in 1939, was a critical and commercial triumph, earning 8 Academy Awards, including Best Picture. Mitchell's vivid characters, coupled with the sweeping historical backdrop, created a narrative that resonated deeply with audiences. The enduring popularity of both the book and film is a testament to Mitchell's storytelling prowess and the universal themes of love, loss, and resilience that she explored. A tale of love and loss during the Civil War that has stood the test of time. From roaring dinosaurs to heroic superheroes, these stories have jumped from the page to the screen, captivating audiences worldwide. They remind us of the magic that occurs when a well-loved book transforms into a blockbuster hit. We've journeyed from the perilous prehistoric parks of Jurassic Park to the mystical realms of Middle-earth. We've been spellbound by the wizarding world of Harry Potter and fell in love under the Twilight moon. We've fought for survival in the Hunger Games, ventured into Narnia's mystical lands, and stood alongside superheroes from Marvel and DC universes. We've experienced love and loss in the classic Gone with the Wind. Each adaptation has its own charm, its own magic that breathes life into the words, creating a unique cinematic experience that continues to enthrall us. So next time you're in a dark theatre, remember the magic that brought these stories to life. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more fascinating journeys into the world of cinema.